Going live on everything else. And let me not forget to hit live on Instagram. As soon as it pops up here. What's up? What's up? Come on in, people. All right, there it is. Okay, so we should be live on. Ooh, it looks good. Looks a lot better than it used to.
Okay.
Just hopefully it stays that way and we don't have any issues with the new update.
Well, I don't think we're gonna have any issues.
I hope not, Kim.
We're not gonna hope. We're gonna claim it.
We're claiming
not
it.
having any issues.
We're gonna claim it. All right, let's go and just make sure everything look good, sound good.
Look good, sound good.
I think you're being somewhat of a hater there, Kim. No, I'm just-
What?
All right. Where you going? Where you going to?
I'm trying to find you. Oh, we're live on Facebook.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Let me
Let's
see if I can
make sure
hear
it sounds
us.
good.
Say something.
Sounds good. I got it. We good. Okay. It looks good too.
Always trying to beat me.
So there was an update to the software that we're using as always. And I think it's giving us a better quality video.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll take it. Long as it stays on.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Right. Let me see. Alice Aster 521. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Alice.
Yeah, we're about to have a good show. Hopefully, or I don't know that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully we said that right. But we're about to have a good show here on Quit for What. So, stick around. All right. We want to hear from you all. Right. If you got any comments on what we're about to talk about. Okay. If it's your first time, we go live every Tuesday from 8 to 9. Okay. It's Quit for What.
Quit for what?
That's right. Kim, are you ready to get into it?
Let's get it.
Okay, Kim. All right. Ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Let's do it. What's up, people? Welcome to Quit for What. I'm your host, Ramon Jamal.
And I'm Kim B.
Kim is in the building, y'all. And welcome. It's Quit for What?
Welcome.
You know what I mean? We about to have a good show as always.
As always.
Always. You stopped there for a second. You
The
there's
emphasis
a little delay. Oh, okay.
Always.
Always. Okay. I thought I was about to say you got to think about it. You know, a little pause.
No.
Just emphasis. Okay. Don't get it twisted. There was emphasis. Right, Kim?
Yes.
As always.
As always. Like I said.
All right, y'all. So we're going to start off like we usually do. Kim, you got the word of the day.
I sure do.
Okay, Kim.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. As you all know, once again, we're here to do the word of the day. All right. So today's word of the day is for self-care, and that word is balance.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Balance, finding a balance between work, relaxation, socializing, and a personal time is essential for maintaining overall well-being and happiness. Remember to prioritize self-care and make time for activities that bring you joy and peace. Now, what does that mean for entrepreneurs?
Ooh.
For entrepreneurs, balance can mean finding equilibrium between work and personal life.
Okay.
Running a business can be all-consuming, and it's easy to become overwhelmed and burn out, sorry, if you don't prioritize your self-care and boundaries. Balance for entrepreneurs may involve setting boundaries around work hours, making time for relaxation and hobbies, and ensuring that personal relationships are nurtured. It's important for entrepreneurs to take care of their physical, mental, and emotional well-being in order to be successful in both of their personal and professional lives.
All right. Yes.
That is the word of the day.
Balance.
Balance.
Okay. Now, you know what? We kind of touched on that in previous episodes on like just having something outside of what you do on a regular, you know what I mean? Like a true hobby
Yeah.
that really takes you away from your passion project or your, you know, your business or whatever it might be.
Right. Something you enjoy.
Right. But that's where the conversation was, what I do, I enjoy, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard because I enjoy doing the video work and editing and all those different things. So it's like,
I don't know. I think it's still work, even though you enjoy it. Because there's people that enjoy their job, you know.
Yeah.
But you still have to do something that is not required for you to have so much attention on, something that can distract you from the things that have you focused.
Okay.
That you, when I say enjoy, that it does not involve time crunches or what do you call it when you have things that are due?
Yeah, like you said, like, you know, scheduled tasks or whatnot.
Scheduled tasks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, this is just something totally outside of that gives you like an outlet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course, you know what you do. You should enjoy it. It's you invest in a lot of time, but the time that you put into it, like with that extra time you could be spending with family, you know, people enjoy, you know, family time.
There you go. You right. You right. Got to have that.
There's a lot
balance.
of different things, that we can be doing outside of our professional lives.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. Self-care is very important.
That's it. I see we got Vel M. Larnan, I believe, on Instagram. Thanks for joining.
Yes.
So,
thank you for joining.
Yeah. So, you know, me and my trying to have balance. You know, I bought my radio control car and all that stuff, and I only ran it like once. So, because this is like I said, other stuff I do or whatever. But, you know, I did have a little getaway this weekend. So, you know.
Oh, you did it? You played with it this weekend?
No. Just a getaway.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Just, you know, went out of town a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Spend some time with the wife.
The family.
You know?
And that's important.
Yeah.
And as you said, it says nurture relationships.
Right.
So, you know, giving the relationship some attention is very important too, especially when you have a business, because your business, it consumes a lot of your time.
Yeah.
So that's everything else still is just as important.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something. This is on one of those hot topics, something that, you know, stuff that we usually don't touch on. But is it Judge Joe Brown? Is that his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You hear about him and like possibly going through a divorce, but he just put out a video. The reason I'm bringing it up is he put out a video saying that, you know, the issue was him, you know, always on the road and not, you know, spending enough time. Right.
You're talking about Judge Mathis.
Is it Judge Mathis?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I just read the article.
Okay, well, thank you for, you know, I know which one it was.
I was
Joe
surprised
Brown
when I saw
it was
that.
Mathis. You're right.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that too. So yeah.
But yeah, Judge Mathis. Thank you. There go the wife right there correcting me. See,
love Judge Mathis.
Right. But yeah, but he was saying like spending time.
Yeah, it's
you know,
important.
You gotta make it.
Because we
make
can,
it
you know,
priority.
you work and then you get so caught up in everything that you forget about the things that are still important to you.
Yeah, can't do that.
Yep.
Can't do that.
Or they're gonna let you know.
Right.
You're gonna find out. And you be like, how'd I get here?
So you're gonna learn today. All right. Okay, so Kim, are you ready?
I was ready
to get into this conversation that we're gonna have on today.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is practical examples with explanations of the creator economy and how to monetize your passions in 2024. Okay. So everybody, you know, we all have passions, you know what I mean? And these are ways to monetize your passion, right? But you need to have balance while doing this.
Yes.
You don't want to mess up nothing else along the way.
No.
Right, Kim?
Yep.
That's right. Word of
You're
the day.
Right.
Yes.
That was a good, no, but that was good. I mean, just, you know, that's what they say, you know, try practicing using those in sentences and, you know, that was good.
That was good. I did good.
You did great.
Appreciate you. All right. So the first one on the list here is YouTube ad revenue. Okay. So we're on YouTube doing this podcast, right? And you know, you have to get to a certain level in order to, get the ad revenue and whatnot, but it's doable. It's possible.
Right.
You just got to get going, and it's going to grow to that point, but you just got to be consistent. All right.
Yep.
So the example is creators like Mr. Beast generate millions through YouTube's partner program, earning revenue from ads placed on their videos. Okay. So this is how, that's executed is, focus on creating engaging long form content that encourages high watch time and maximizes ad placements. Okay. So when it comes down to like doing YouTube videos and having, content on YouTube, it's really what I explain to people is really like TV, right? So you got a show that you really enjoy watching, and it comes on certain day at a certain time, right? And you got a lot of people that's tuning into that show. They're gonna put ads like the commercials, putting commercials in between. And that's how, they generate revenue. So just like on YouTube, they'll place ads. Right. And it's wild because, you'll push, to start a video, but then you'll see like an ad will run, and it'll be like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before it starts. That's an ad, right? For YouTube. Right. But the way for you as a viewer to not have to see those ads you gotta pay.
You gotta pay
to get rid of the ads. So either way, they making money.
They are.
You see? So, but that's the thing, as a content creator, you would get a piece of that. So yeah.
That's with that being said, share,
like subscribe.
And subscribe.
That's right.
We're gonna monetize.
Right. We trying to get to that point. You know what I mean? It takes time, Doesn't happen overnight. But the key is being consistent.
Yep. That's all it is.
Yeah, trying to make the most engaging content as possible. So
agreed.
Yeah. You got anything else to add to that, Kim?
No, I just agreed to it.
Okay.
I agreed to that one.
All right. Do you know who Mr. Beast is?
No.
Mr. Beast is like one of the top YouTubers, right?
Okay.
Another thing I can mention, we talking about Mr. Beast. He spun off. He has merchandise. I think he has like a restaurant, maybe. Like I know he has a burger or something. The Beast Burger.
Beast Burger.
And he like has a candy bar. Like it's all kind of stuff that if you think you get this far, you can spin off into a lot more, and monetize in that way.
Yeah.
And I would say that's the best way to do it. Don't rely on just YouTube revenue, because that can go away.
Right. And I mean, I'm sure we're going to go over a ton more, but.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
That was a good one.
That's a good one. That's all right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So then the next one we got is the TikTok Creator Fund. All right. And the example of that one is influencers such as Charlie D. Amelio earn significant income by participating in the TikTok Creator Fund. Okay. The execution on that is build a large following and consistently post viral content to qualify and earn from the fund. Okay.
Gotcha.
So to me, that sounds like TikTok just has a bucket of money.
Yeah, because they always run these
competitions.
Contests. Yeah. Vote for your favorite
content creator.
Yeah, so they're always doing that, and they're always sending something for you to get involved. Yeah. At least I get them.
Oh yeah, I think everybody who's on TikTok gets those.
Like, okay.
But you gotta think about it. They want you to engage with your audience, because that keeps them on the platform longer.
Right.
So they can then show more ads to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to come up with ways to do that and, monetize for themselves as well.
So you mentioned something.
What's up?
You said that something about being engaged with on TikTok with the Now, does it help that you engage in with other TikToks to get your stuff out there?
I mean, I would think so.
You know, the more engaged you are, the more the
The algorithm is gonna
right with that
reward you.
Yeah, that's I guess is where I'm trying to go with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things. Like even I've heard of like all these different platforms having where you can edit within the platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even with that, they'll like give your video more attention because you are within their platform. You're utilizing the tools in their platform. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
that's another good thing, just being engaged.
yeah, I would think so.
with any of the platforms, I would think.
Yeah.
That would kind of help you with when you put out your videos.
Yeah.
By being engaged with others, it'll give you more opportunity to be seen.
Yeah, and at the same time, like you might say something that resonates with somebody.
Yes.
And then
that's another good way.
you just gained another follower, subscriber, whatever it is.
I
right?
got followers from that.
Yeah. So
just
that's
from a comment that I made.
Yeah. So what you're saying
happens.
is true, right?
Yep.
So, but gotta have balance.
Got to have balance. Cannot spend all day scrolling
right. And
engaging.
right.
Something's gonna lack.
Right. Don't want to do that. All right. So the next one is brand sponsorships on Instagram. Okay.
Okay.
Example, fashion influencers collaborate with brands to promote products, earning money per post or through long-term partnerships. All right. The execution on that is establish a niche and engage with brands that align with your content style and audience. Okay.
Now that on the Instagram?
That's what it's, Instagram, yeah.
Well, it looks like we got some things we need to do.
Hey, it makes me think about you. Remember I was doing the unboxings on YouTube though, right? Where they were sending me free clothes and I was just doing the reviews and stuff on that. Now that was a cool situation because I was just getting free clothes. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm with it, right? This was years ago. So I know it's possible, and I didn't have that many. I didn't have that many subscribers either.
Maybe we should do that. We should do something like
Look
that.
at you.
Unboxing.
No, this is
unboxing.
Look at you. I think we need to stick to what we.
Well, no, it would be geared toward what we're doing.
Okay.
But if we received a product or something from somewhere,
that could benefit an entrepreneur. I could see that.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I want to say
Not
anybody
no other stuff.
trying on clothes and everything. Y'all like,
no.
We ain't come here for that.
I can do that by myself.
Right. That's it. So those are a few ways. All right. So let's go on to the next one. It's called Patreon memberships. You ever heard of Patreon?
No, I've never heard of Patreon.
Okay. All right. Let's read the example here for Patreon.
Yeah.
All right. So podcasts like the last podcast on the left, I guess that's the name of a podcast, use Patreon to offer exclusive content to paying subscribers. All right. The execution is create tiered membership levels that offer unique perks to entice your audience to subscribe.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
A lot of good ideas.
Yeah. So
these are great examples.
Yeah. And the thing about, like, you got Patreon, but then like even within TikTok, I believe YouTube has theirs built in too. So they have built in like exclusive content. You pay a certain amount, and you get exclusive content, right? So
that's the exclusive.
Yeah. So like behind the scenes, whatever. So, like if we did something like that, like, after the show, behind the scenes of the studio and whatnot, right? Yeah. So, all right. So listen, we got a comment here on TikTok. Let me see. Is it forever changing? All right. I think that is what it is. Forever changing.
I like that name.
KJ said, Lord, I tried that. I can never get a box. LOL. Hey,
don't worry. I signed up and tried something too, and I ain't getting nothing.
Okay. So look, I'm going to tell y'all what I did and how I did it. All right. Hey, Felicia on Instagram. All right. So listen, what I did was I started off buying my own boxes. You see what I'm saying? So start off, and it was the crazy part is I was buying boxes from a different company and doing the unboxings, and then another company reached out to me
Oh, okay.
and was like, "Hey, we like what you're doing. You know, would you like for us to send you?" So that's how I got going with it. So I would say give it a shot. You know what I mean? It took a little bit of money out of my pockets to get it going because I bought my own.
Yeah.
But hey, I did my videos consistently, and that's the main thing. And somebody recognized it and
Well, that's
reached
cool.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another way to let people see you opening up your packages.
That's it.
You
There's
know?
there's people that's doing big from doing unboxings. Like if you put the title unboxing of whatever the thing is, those do pretty well.
Yeah, because I noticed how when I look at some of the videos, no, they don't just unbox it. They give description,
Yeah.
You
Their
know,
thoughts on it.
their thoughts on it. They even show you how it works.
Yeah.
You
all
know,
that.
so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And companies, if I was a company, I would love to see people doing that with my stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's giving them exposure too.
Exactly.
So it's a win-win.
Yep.
Right?
Win-win, y'all.
Win-win.
More clicks,
That's it.
more money.
That's it. That's it. All right. And the next one here we have is live streaming donations on Twitch. Okay. So, you ever heard of Twitch?
No.
Okay. It's a live streaming platform. And, I guess they just have a donation button or something, that people could just donate directly is what I'm thinking. Okay. So here's here's the example. We got gamers, like I guess the gamer's name is Ninja, receive donations and subscriptions during live streams, contributing to their income. Okay. And the execution on that one is engage with viewers during live streams and encourage donations by offering shout outs or special interactions. Listen to that.
Yeah.
We giving our interactions and shout outs here for free on Quit for What? No, we not going to stop doing that though either. But I mean, I guess it's that
way.
platform. It's, that platform that you're able to do that, I think it's cool. You can't knock it. You know what I mean?
I ain't knocking nobody's hustle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And to think about, people that, the gamers and stuff, that's a big thing. Like, it's, especially if it's like a really popular game.
Yeah.
They'll sit there and watch people just play a game, So that goes to show y'all, like, there's like nothing that you can't do.
Yes.
Right. Somebody's going to be interested in that thing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Look, that make me think about, have y'all seen the mukbangs?
Yes.
People just sitting eating.
I know.
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy? Like, I've sat and watched that and I was like, especially when they be eating the lobster and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
The boils or whatever they call it.
yes, I done had a bowl. I've not had that same experience. Like, I'm tired of going play. I need to know where the real crab boil or boil is, because I need the red sauce, not that buttered stuff. I want the dipping sauce.
Yeah, the dipping sauce. You want it to look like they make it look so good.
They do.
'Cause
I'm like, I want that.
You want what they
I want what they got.
That's hilarious. Imagine
And it
that though.
looks good.
Like that's, somebody that does that can probably get free food from a place because they make it look so good and then they make people want it.
Yeah. That was me.
That's a way to
I wanted it.
You don't want just butter. You want
No, I don't want no
the
butter.
red
I want
sauce.
I want the red sauce. The sauce that be dripping.
Right. Hey, TMI on TikTok. Thanks for joining. Do y'all know where the dripping red sauce boils are at? Because my friend Kim is ready.
I just want to crack them open like I see them do, the whole setup.
That's it though. But there's, like I said, there's nothing that you can't do. As long as you are consistent with it, you can monetize it.
I'm sure I can make the sauce myself, but yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty sure it's a recipe on TikTok somewhere.
YouTube
That's
University.
That's
It's got everything.
Yes. All right. Okay, so the next one is, and this is a big one here. I would love to eventually get off into this, but selling digital products.
Yes.
Okay.
I do know about that.
Oh yeah. So the example is creators like Jenna Kutcher sell digital courses on platforms like Kajabi, teaching others how to grow their brands.
Yes.
Okay. And the execution on that is develop ebooks, courses, or templates that provide value to your audience and sell them through your platform. Okay.
I've bought some.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome. And if the wifey is still on, Helena, I know she knows about that digital products because by her being a teacher, there's a website called Teacher Pay Teacher. Right. And she purchases downloadable items from there. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. So I am eventually looking into doing something like that. I think we could do it for podcasting, videography, photography, whatever it may be.
Right.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Right.
Create some courses.
You
can do it.
Little, ebooks. Right.
Or like for beginners.
Yeah. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get the wife to create something for Teacher Pay Teacher, That's it. So we can monetize.
So you're trying to test it out, test the waters.
Yeah. I'll help, Lena. We can do this. All right.
Oh, his OCD is gonna kick in.
Okay.
I don't know. She'd probably be like, just let me do this by myself.
Move it over a little bit.
Right,
there.
right.
No.
That's how you are. Oh no, it's got the pencil mark is showing.
There you go.
It's not gonna work. Do this over.
Nah, but it's like I said, man, it's really possible nowadays to create these digital products because we talk about ChatGPT, right? There was a video I saw earlier. A guy was talking about this other platforms. You got Midjourney that can actually, you put a prompt in for whatever you want this animation to look like, and it'll do it for you. So imagine, you got ChatGPT, you got Midjourney, and there's a few other apps that can help you to actually create the digital product.
You know, it's interesting, and maybe you might know this. I've been trying to figure out how do you get the cartoon, take what you want to do. Because this is lady that I follow, and I watch her shows a lot on YouTube, but they're all in cartoon type characters.
I know what you mean. The animations.
Yeah, the animations.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see what that's like.
Yeah, there's websites that do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a lot out there. So it's really anything you want to do, you can make it happen. Right?
I definitely want to look in that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
Oh yeah. Just do it, Kim. You got it. All right. The next one is affiliate marketing. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So the example is tech reviewers on YouTube like Marcus Brownlee use affiliate links to earn commissions from products they recommend.
Yes.
All right. So the execution on that is include affiliate links in video descriptions, blogs, or social media posts, and review products relevant to your niche. Okay.
And that definitely works as long as you're consistent with it.
Yeah, everything is, you got to just be consistent with it. You know what I mean?
It works.
Oh yeah. And I know that's something that I've tried in the past.
I got into it too. I fell off, but I was just thinking this past week, okay, I got to get myself back going again. Because it was, it was hard at first because if you don't know how to do it, and even when you do look up information on YouTube, it's like you got bits and pieces. You got to figure out how to put it all together because there's so many sites to go on to do different things.
Right.
That was the only thing. But then once you get a handle on it, you got okay, this is what I use this, and this to create this.
Right.
And boom, it's out there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
it. Yeah. Hey, look, like you said, it is kind of a thing of okay, I did the link, but then it's my link don't work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But you got a lot, and it's all the websites because you have one to get your email addresses so that you get that site. I mean, they give you email addresses all day.
Yeah.
But then you got the other one where you got to put the message out there, but then you need another one. So it sounds like a lot, but once you get it going, it works. It works itself out.
And that right there could be like I haven't dealt with anything like that. That could be whatever you're doing.
Right.
Whatever platform you're using.
Right. Because some platforms will offer everything. Yeah. It's just, again, research, find out what works best for you, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
I know that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
And YouTube University is really.
And Google.
That's it.
Google it.
ChatGPT actually answers a lot of questions too.
It does.
So don't forget about that.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It
can help you.
How it helped me.
Right.
Because I was like, I'm missing a part here.
That's it.
But, and also too, I mean, there's tons of people out there that can help. It's just all about how you research it, and,
That's it.
There's a lot of people that are willing to help.
Yep. It is definitely doable. All right. So the next one is merchandise sales. Okay.
Yes.
Example of this one is YouTube stars like Logan Paul sell branded merchandise, which can be a significant revenue stream.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The execution on that is design and promote merchandise that resonate with your audience using platforms like Teespring or Shopify. Okay.
Okay.
So, with that, last episode after we were done, we went on because I use Printful, and I do have a Shopify.
Yeah.
We went on and we did some merch for Quit for What.
Yes.
Right. So that might be something that we might put out there.
Yeah.
Right. So I know you got a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I actually have a couple of T-shirts that I haven't worn yet. And I ended up getting a hoodie with the Quit for What embroidered big on the front.
Yeah.
And then I also threw in I got like a fisherman hat with Quit for What on the side real big. You know what I mean? So, hey, we wear the stuff. People see it. They like it.
Right.
That might be something that we actually put out there for people to purchase, right? Because we are trying to keep it going here on Quit for What.
Keep the lights on. Yes.
And then again, it's nothing wrong with finding out and figuring out ways to monetize, right? To monetize your passion, to be able to live off of the thing that you really enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
There's tons of ways. I mean, tons. Yeah. You just got to be willing to do the work.
That's it.
That's all.
That's it. It is definitely doable.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Next is crowdfunding campaigns. All right.
Yep.
So the example for this is creators fund projects via Kickstarter or Indiegogo, like film production or album releases. Okay. The execution on that is launch a campaign to raise funds for a specific project, offering exclusive rewards for backers.
Yeah.
All right. You get that?
Oh yeah. I'm in one right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then there's another one. Another big one is for women, but they match your campaign, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, I think at the end, wherever you're at, I believe they match you somehow.
Okay.
I forget exactly, but it's a really big campaign. You create the campaign, and they help women, whether it be a business or one lady I got on a call, and she was creating a movie. She was doing a movie and raising the campaign funds for her movie. It's like a, what do you call those films?
Like an independent film?
Independent film, yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. A lot of the ladies had like a lot of cool ideas that they were wanting funding for. So you could do just about anything.
Right.
And it's out there. It's just wherever it's out there.
That's it.
Grants, everything. It's out there.
It's a lot. Yeah. So again, there's not an excuse for anything. Like, you can make it happen. It's going to take some research. It's going to take, you really stepping out and just doing the thing.
Yeah.
Right. Not being afraid to jump out there. Right. You got to get exposure to whatever it is that you're doing in order to receive, monetization in a way.
Yeah. And I want to say, when President Obama was in office, he passed this thing, and don't quote me verbatim, but he did pass something for crowdfunding. So that way it was, almost kind of like, it was more like gifting.
Okay.
Being able to do that and not have to pay taxes out on it. And there was a few other things that were on it. I remember doing a little thing for that with just the information that was on there for, you don't have to report it on your taxes because it's a gift.
Right. Okay.
In some situations, I don't know for any nonprofit organizations exactly on how that works, but most time if you have a 501c3, I believe, you can opt out of having to pay taxes on a lot of stuff. But those things, really work.
Okay. Well,
I don't know that all of them, but I think most of them are just gifting.
Right. Just, hey, listen, basically, it's ways out here to make it happen. Loopholes.
Lots of loopholes.
Whatever it is, right? So just basically, it's not, there's no excuse in order to move forward on whatever it is you want to do. Right. Really, right? So that's it. So listen, the information that we're giving here, go do your research.
Yep.
Right? Because listen, we might not say everything that we need to say about the thing.
Yeah.
We might not even know everything about it, but this is just to get the gears going.
Right. Just jog, give you something to think about. Don't know all the names to everything, but it's enough information to get you started.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. All right. So the next one here is podcast sponsorships. Okay. What was that?
I don't know. I just feel like the light came on.
Oh.
Yes.
Is that what that was? Okay. All right. Podcast sponsorships. All right. Example of this is shows like How I Built This secure sponsorships from brands looking to reach entrepreneurial audiences. Look at that.
Yep.
That's what we need right there.
That's what we do.
Right. The execution on that is grow your podcast listeners and pitch to sponsors whose products align with your content. Okay.
We got work to do.
We do. And that's the thing, y'all. We going through these and it's like we're hitting on ones. It's like, man, we need to.
Yeah. But we said that in the beginning, like we're here learning too. So if even by you reading this list, we are already sitting here thinking like, oh yeah, bet, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
We're already trying to put in our minds what action we're ready to take.
Right. Right. And I have an idea for that somebody gave me when I was at the podcast summit. Right. And I spoke to a gentleman and he gave me a nugget.
Okay.
Right. Something to think about. And I haven't executed on it yet, but we'll talk about it.
Okay.
We might make it happen. So again,
that's
what we're doing here. Just throwing out ideas and never know what can come from it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. That's it. Everything starts with an idea, right, Kim?
Yes, it does.
That's it.
A dream, something.
All that. All right. So the next one here is paid subscriptions on YouTube. Okay. The example of that is creators like Yoga with Adrian offer exclusive content to paying subscribers on YouTube. So remember I said a lot of them have the same thing, kind of like a Patreon, right? So those are available. All right. So it says the execution on that is provide members only videos, live streams, or community accesses to incentivize subscriptions. Okay. So again, that's, like a Patreon and everything. That's pretty cool. That kind of makes me think about, I know we talked about doing the consistent support network.
Yes.
And I've actually found something that I'm thinking about using to get that started. Okay. So, there's tools out here that can assist you in whatever it is, right? So to build a community in order to possibly monetize on down the road, because you do not want to build a community and out the gate, that dude busted in singing. I'm like, what in the world? I thought your phone was like, so anyway, it's you do not want to, build a community and then like out the gate, you like, support and, buy this thing. And you know what I mean? You don't want to do that. It's like bring value first.
Right.
For, a long time to you know, to get people to know you, trust you, you know, like you or whatever
Right.
it is. And then, you know, later on you can say, hey, listen, man, I hope that y'all have been enjoying what we've been doing here. We, like we said, we trying to keep it going.
Right,
You know,
right.
we got these Quit for What t-shirts
Right.
or whatever it may be. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Right.
Right.
So it's just, you know, a lot of different things that you can do in order to monetize your passion.
Right. Agreed.
All right. So yeah. Okay. The next one here is collaborative brand partnerships. All right. The example for that is influencers partner with brands to create co-branded products like David Dobrik's, hopefully I said his name right, Dobrik's collaboration with Chipotle. Look at that.
I wonder what that was.
Right. We gonna have to look that up.
Yes.
All right. So the execution on that is identify brands that align with your audience and propose a collaboration that benefits both parties. Okay. So he got a deal with Chipotle.
We need to look into that.
Look at you.
I mean, I don't eat Chipotle all the time, but we can talk about
when
some
I
things.
do. No, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hey, so you know that makes me think about Keith Lee.
Oh yeah.
Right.
He'd go around doing the
The food reviews and whatnot. But I think, didn't he get a deal with was it Pizza Hut or one of them?
I don't know. I didn't know he got a deal,
No,
but
he-
I'm starting to
yeah.
see people like him
Yeah.
and what's the other guy? The comedian, but he's like a Christian comedian.
Oh, what is
he's
his
on
name?
Spectrum.
I know who you're talking about. I know Kev on stage.
Kev on stage.
Kev on stage.
I want to
yeah.
call him Kevin Williams. I don't know why.
Kevin.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Kev on stage. Like he's on TV now. Like
Yeah.
got in a couple different. He had a little sitcom.
Well, also it's the guy that is with him on those commercials.
Mm-hmm.
He does voiceovers for like animals and stuff. Right? Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh, it's hilarious. He did this one with like it was two babies that were talking to each other, and he do like the voices. Like
Okay.
he makes like funny skits with
Okay.
like voiceovers.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
so think about that. He even made it. He's on the same commercial
He is.
with Kev
They're
on stage.
always they're on pretty
be
much
together
a lot together. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's pretty dope. I don't know their relationship, like if they knew each other prior to that, but
yeah.
they seem to be pretty close.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me and Kim, y'all, one day.
All day.
You know, Taco Bell.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna have a Quit for What.
I don't know, but
Okay, never mind.
that made my stomach.
See, you done messed it up for us, Kim. They was about to. Nah, I swear.
I know. Sorry. That's how my system set up. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, you good. That's funny. All right, y'all. So the next one we have here is selling NFTs. Okay.
Yeah.
NFTs, the definition is not the definition, but it stands for non-fungible tokens. Okay. So the example is digital artists like Beeple, 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 have made millions by selling artwork as NFTs. Okay. The execution is mint your digital creations as NFTs and sell them on platforms like OpenSea or Rarible. All right. So for this, to me, it's like more like a, artist or something like that, that, does creative works in that medium, can actually create a NFT, and put it out there. Right. And we had a conversation about NFTs
Yes.
and how it's kind of hard to understand,
Yeah.
but at the same time it's a way to authenticate that this is the real thing.
Yeah.
Right. Through the I guess the what do you call it? Like they do a thing like mining and make the numbers that just match up to whatever the thing is, and it can't be like duplicated. So it's like that this is
Right.
the original of that. And you can sell it. You
Yeah.
know. I own a few NFTs. I got into it when it first came out, and the ones that I purchased there's Hot Wheels NFTs.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
pretty sweet though.
I know about those. Yeah.
Listen, I got so many of them things. I got packs that I ain't even opened yet.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
somebody else I know did the Hot Wheels.
Because you know that Hot Wheels is a brand that's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? One of these days I'm gonna open my packs because there might be something in there. I did open one pack and they sent me an actual die cast of the NFT that I got. And last I checked, that thing was like worth $2,000
Oh wow.
for the actual die cast. So ain't no telling what it is now.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so those things do go up in value,
Yeah, they do.
right? So
Yeah.
mess around and I ain't got grandkids yet, but
Hey.
look,
They're gonna be set for
look,
life.
no, look, mess around and go up there and open it up and be playing on the kitchen floor with that bad boy. I'm like,
Wait, what you doing?
right. So gotta let them know that it's worth something. So
Right.
don't open this.
Grandpa gonna need this.
Right. You know what? Now that I think about it, I do need to put a sign on that bad boy. Do not open.
Right.
Like period. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So yeah. Yes. All right, y'all. So the next one here is hosting online workshops and webinars. Okay.
Yes.
The example is experts in various fields host paid webinars on platforms like Zoom, teaching specific skills or knowledge. All right. The execution on that is identify a topic where you have expertise, promote the event, and charge attendees for access. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They talk a lot about that when you're doing motivational speaking, doing paid speaking engagements.
Yeah.
Zoom is one of them.
Yeah. I think that like the motivational speaking thing, I think this is more so of like actually teaching somebody something.
Or
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, just getting paid as a motivational speaker is a plus. I'm pretty sure that's they're passionate about doing that. But this is like say for us, we like, okay, we're going to teach a class on podcasting, right? The software that you use, the equipment that you use,
Right.
because again, that's something that we're kind of thinking about,
Yeah.
right? So that is a way that we can monetize as well. Doing a webinar or Zoom, it would be nice to have people come to the studio and do it that way, right? I know my friend that we've talked about stuff like that too. So it's a lot of different ways to monetize, but just getting out there and doing it is the thing,
Right.
Finding the time, making the time, whatever you got to do.
If you really want to do something, you'll find the time to do it.
You're gonna make time.
Don't make it. I got to get it done.
I know that's right. All right. So the next one here is virtual events and meetups. Okay. I guess this is sort of similar, right? Virtual events and meetups. Example, creators organize virtual fan meetups or Q&A sessions with paid tickets, offering personal interactions, right? The execution is use platforms like Hopin or Zoom to host virtual events where fans can interact with you directly. Okay. So to me, that's kind of like similar as hosting an online webinar, or workshop, right?
Right.
But I would think the difference to me is if it's a webinar or a workshop, it's like you really got to be teaching something, right? If it's a meetup, it's kind of like a hangout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Just conversations and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think again, I know me and my friend Vet, we've been talking about, doing something like that, just, meetups, but meetups with, having conversations like this, right?
I mentioned that too.
Yeah. But it's going to take some time to get it going though, right? First we got to figure out that we doing it for sure. Then we got to figure out where we doing it, right? How we doing it. And then, if it's a paid thing or is it just, something that we're inviting people out to.
Yeah, I know we talked about that, some months ago?
Yeah,
about doing...
Yeah, we all been talking about it for some time. But, it'll come to...
Yeah, some things just take a little bit of time because when you focused on so many things, you can't do everything at one time. So at some point, we'll say...
Yeah. Gotta have balance.
We'll get there.
Gotta balance.
Yeah, gotta balance things out in order to get there.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. All right, y'all. So the next one is licensing content. Okay. The example of that is photographers and videographers license their content to stock media sites like Shutterstock for passive income. All right. So what you want to do there is upload your high quality content to stock sites or negotiate direct licensing deals with businesses.
That's another idea.
That sure is.
Yeah.
Do you ever use any of those sites? Like with
I use the stock. I use it like, usually like if I'm doing flyers or putting something together, I use those sites.
Yeah. And they have like the templates and these things that you may have to pay for.
Yeah, like postermywall.com. They have it where you can create a flyer, and then you use different things. They have Shutter and all those other ones. But then when you're done, depending on the quality, you can download a particular quality for free.
Right.
Then you want to upgrade that quality, they like you're going to pay $4.99.
That's it. Hey, that's
but it's what you want, what you're willing to, sacrifice a couple dollars for.
That's it. And that's their way of monetizing.
Right.
Because those are, the artists that are putting these things on these platforms.
And I love using Poster My Walls. Quick, easy, throw something together. And you can still make it look good, but you also can add your little spins on it. Everything that you put on that flyer, that poster, you just never know. Maybe you created something that other people want to use.
Yeah.
I got quite a few flyers on there.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm going to tell y'all something. There's one called Pixabay. Pixabay. And those are like free assets that you can get on Pixabay. But it also, if you choose to download something, it can be like really high quality, right? You can actually tip the creator, right? It'll say like, buy them a cup of coffee. So you basically give them, you know what I mean? So, people put their stuff on that platform as well.
That's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Another one you turned me on to was Place It.
Oh yeah, Place It. I ain't been on Place It in so long.
Place It it got really fun creating those videos on there. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. And the one we talked about not too long ago, that you turned me on to,
for what was it for?
Video editing.
Oh, for editing.
But remember, like in order for you to get certain types of whatever that person created, now you got to pay. You upgrade to the program, and then you pay for maybe to use that little clip or whatever. Right. So
it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them out here, and that's the thing. You think about it as a creator, right? You can create these things and put your work on these websites and monetize as well.
And people do it I'm still struggling with it a little bit, but people do it all the time.
That's it.
I wanted to be like, let me see what I could create. And I was like, I don't know how they're doing this.
Hey. But
so I was like, one day I'm going to sit down. I'm going to figure it out.
That's it. Yeah. Like we said, whatever you want to do, you can make it happen.
Yep.
Just, set aside the time and do it. That's it. That is it. Okay. All right. The next one here is subscription-based newsletters.
Yes. I think we talked about, didn't we talk about that too?
I don't know. We talked
Not
about
the
newsletter,
but the subscription.
Yeah. I'm gonna read it, and then maybe it'll jog our memory. Okay. All right. So this says journalists like Casey Newton monetize through subscription-based newsletters on Substack. Okay. The execution is offer valuable insights or exclusive content in your newsletter and charge a subscription fee. Yeah. So, I don't know if we talked about newsletters. I know I was talking about
just with subscriptions.
Probably just, I know I was talking about getting together an email list, which that doesn't really fit with newsletter. But I think that, when you're doing a newsletter, having an email list, most of the time those newsletters are sent to emails.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But even if we did like something like a newsletter, maybe one every 3 months. It doesn't. We could be creative with it. Ain't got to do it all the time. But maybe it could give like, for instance, if you guys wanted to do that, maybe you're like, I don't want to do this every week. Or maybe you can give like a subscription where you put like one out every 3 months. You can put other stuff out, but maybe it doesn't have to be the newsletter. And it could just give people like what's to come.
Right. I had a conversation with somebody that did talk about like even us doing a newsletter, really, so these are just all kind of different tools that we can put in place,
right,
to monetize, right?
Yeah.
So we could definitely do it. Yeah. I think
anything's possible.
Our newsletter could be basically we could take a episode, right, like this, and actually break it down into the points and really like dive deep into certain ones, right, and actually put that out as a newsletter.
Or what if we could do that, or maybe even put out like different topics on there of videos that we've already done, and just at least the topics that grab people's attention,
and they can go back and watch them.
They can go back and watch them.
And this is what we talked about during that, and here are some highlight points.
Yeah, especially with the guests that we've had. Yeah. So that would be dope.
Right. So we
just came up with a news article,
a newsletter on the fly.
Yes,
that's it.
Yes.
Again, this ain't just for y'all. This is for us too, right?
And that's where I feel like the consistent support network is really going to be effective for us.
We're going to do that. That's going before the end of this year.
Yes.
Okay, we got to do it. We got to make it happen. All right?
Absolutely.
All right. So we almost through them, y'all. Let's get through these last few. Offering consulting services.
Yes.
Okay, the example. Business influencers use their expertise to provide consulting services to startups and other businesses. The execution on that is market your skills and experience and offer one-on-one or group consulting sessions. Okay. So I'm read it again. Market your skills and experience and offer one-on-one or group consulting sessions.
I know we talked about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually currently have that on my website.
Yeah. I was going to say, I remember when you first launched, that was part of the services.
Yeah. So this is definitely doable, right? If you are proficient at a skill, you have people that want to learn that thing without having to go to like a university or whatever it may be, right? You can help fast track whatever it is if you have the knowledge, and you can monetize that by way of consulting services.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Absolutely right.
It's a plus.
Big old plus.
Big old plus. It's a big plus.
Right.
All right. All right, y'all. So we got a couple more left here. Mobile app creation. Okay. Creators develop apps related to their niche, such as fitness trackers or educational tools, monetized through ads or in-app purchases. Okay. The execution on that is develop a simple app that provides value to your audience and promote it across your platforms. I like it.
I like that too. I was just thinking what we could do.
I think
with that app.
Yeah, I got an idea for that. And it's it's pretty cool to think about, right? Let me see. It's just okay. So imagine like for us, we got a Quit for What app, right? So it's just like a daily quotes to inspire you to keep you going.
That would be cool.
Right. And then you get alerts to the shows when we're when we're live, and then you can have exclusive content within that. It's so much
there it is
that could be done.
That'd be so cool.
You know what I'm saying? And then here's the thing with these apps and stuff, right? A lot of times the apps are free, but like it said, in-app purchases. Okay. Like you said, in order to unlock a certain part of the app that you can do a certain thing with, you gotta pay a subscription.
Maybe upgrade or something like that. To be able to, I like let me pay my little,
right. Couple dollars.
$4.99.
Right. But think about that. You get a lot of people paying that $4.99, you're gonna be all right.
Right. Just gotta keep chugging away at it.
That's it.
Keep consistency.
Yeah.
It will happen.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Gotta believe it too.
That's it. All right, y'all. We got one more left, and we almost against time here. And this last one is crowdsourced content. Okay. Platforms like Storyblocks allow creators to submit and earn from crowdsourced stock footage, right? The execution is contribute to crowdsourcing platforms and earn royalties from the use of your content.
I think I might have heard something about that this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
About the content that you make and making royalties. Forget what site it was on, but it was talking about royalties from stuff that you created.
Yeah. I know Storyblocks is one of them. There's quite a few of them out there. Even, like Adobe, all the stock images and stuff that you can get from there.
Yeah.
But Storyblocks, I know is more so like, drone footage or, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, footage of different cities, like, flyovers. So say we was doing like a documentary or something, we could go on there and say, hey, I need a drone shot of a specific city.
Yeah.
And just pull it into our documentary. And it's like,
And that's probably what they do with the movies. A lot of times you see the very beginning of it and it looks like something's flying over the neighborhood. And you probably have seen that neighborhood a couple, 2-3 times.
Yeah.
But that's probably, how they are using that. Like it might be the beginning of a commercial. I mean, not the commercial, but how you have like that, the show starts, but then it has,
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you something. Even like I've seen stuff like that, and it'll even have like Storyblocks, their name in the credits.
In the credits.
Oh, yeah. I've seen movies with, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, think about that.
Yeah.
You do a sweet shot, and they're like, that's the one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to need to get that.
Right. There you go. You done monetize and made some money.
You never know.
And made some money. All right. Okay. So we are at the end of this episode, and I'm just going to say this. These practical examples highlight the diverse opportunities in the creator economy that entrepreneurs can leverage to build and scale their businesses. Okay, it says in 2024, but I'm going to say period.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Agree.
All right, Kim, you got anything else to take to the people?
I don't have anything else today. Today.
Not on today.
Not on today.
All right. All right, y'all. So listen, I know I enjoyed this information.
I did.
I think this is great information.
It's very useful.
Right. Useful information.
It's got the marbles rolling around.
There you go.
Yes.
That's it. That's what we're here to do. All right. So with that being said, we greatly appreciate everybody who tuned in, everybody who commented. And again, we are here every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. EST.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave y'all with what I always leave y'all with, and that is to do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what? Until next time.
Peace.